did the Majority Chief Whip, Mohammed Muntaka Mubarak, really say that the Electricity Company of Ghana, ECG, is undermining President John Mahama's fight against Dumso? Did he really accuse them of that? So I'm asking, what do these people take Ghanaians for? Was it not President Mahama who went to Parliament and stood in front of members of Parliament, including the Majority Chief Whip, and promised Ghanaians that he will not manage Dumso, that he will fix it? Was he not there? And did the same President Mahama not go back to Parliament in the presence of the Majority Chief Whip and declare to the whole wide world that Dumso has been fixed, that the power generation problem is gone? Did the Majority Chief Whip not celebrate together with other NDC MPs when President Mahama made that declaration? And really, isn't Dumso now supposed to be, quote unquote, a thing of the past, according to President John Dramani Mahama and the NDC? So what is the Majority Chief Whip talking about? And I have counseled the current administration and the NDC political party especially not to be in a hurry to declare victory in the battle against Dumso, because there is more than one component to the power crisis. And I've asked President Mahama and his people to be patient enough to understand the full scope of this problem, this crisis, and that there's a problem with generation, there's a problem with transmission, there's a problem with distribution, and there is a problem with billing, and then there's a problem with collecting power that has already been delivered. All of these must be solved in order to say Dumso has been fixed. So now, what are we talking about? So many of them, they doubted my sincerity when I asked the president and his people to be careful and to be cautious and to take time to appreciate the full scope of the difficulty and what it would take to solve the problem, and to just tell us the truth so we can all prepare. But now they say they've solved the power generation problem and solved it with an expensive solution. And so when business people complained that they were getting double electricity bills, triple electricity bills, many in government, including the Majority Chief Whip, they were not sympathetic to the business people, the people who actually give jobs to many of our young men and women. They were not sympathetic to them. Some said, oh, they were playing a political game. So now, when did the Majority Chief Whip now understand that there is a power problem and there's a problem with distribution, billing, and collection? And now he can say, and I'm quoting him, that in several cases the cost of consumption has more than doubled, and this has imposed undue hardship on virtually all Ghanaians, especially on the ordinary masses. That is according to Mohammed Muntaka Mubarak, the Majority Chief Whip. That's what he is now saying, that he now recognizes that there's been undue hardship imposed on Ghanaians. He says the ordinary people. I'm also adding, what about the business people, the ones who provide the ordinary masses with jobs? What about when they were complaining and nobody would listen to them? So now what we can do is ask the administration to stop playing politics with the power problem. This power crisis we cannot joke with, and we should ask government when it is going to pay the debts owed to ECG, because that's also part of the problem. And if government were to pay the debts it owes to ECG, they can have space, breathing space, to bring on better management, better software, better systems, better solutions for all of us. So let's not just talk about the software problem, this billing problem. Let's indeed think about solving the entire power problem in Ghana. We should tell the Majority Chief Whip, President John Mahama, the NDC, that no cheap politics here, no political blame game here. Power crisis, it is a serious problem, and we must all band together to solve it 100%, completely, the entire problem, and not just one part of it and declare victory for political purposes.